Hello Virgo, and thank you so much for tuning in for the August of 2021 Taroscope. This is Vickieverlie, the rock and roll prophetess. I've been in the metaphysical field for over 30 years. I started as a tarot reader, and I've done astrology, I do psychic channeling, and all sorts of other things. I write books, I have decks, so you can find out all that information through checking out my website below. Happy birthday to all you August Virgos out there. So this is a very powerful month for everybody. But we're going to get into that in a minute. But first I want to just let you know the decks we'll be using today is the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, my own personal creation, followed by the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards to get an animal totem, my personal creation as well. And then we're going to pull 3 cards from the Circle of Life for our Patreon peeps. If you're interested in that, you can find out below. Another really quick announcement before I start shuffling is that I am opening up for the Libra Ingress readings, which are coming up. It's a seasonal reading. It's very powerful. It's the most popular reading of... I do these quarterly readings a year, and I know many of you look forward to them and order them every time, and I do appreciate that. Just a note to let you know that it will be available. Oh, real quick too, for a birthday present for you, if you're coming up on your solar return and your birthday this month, you can, for the month of August, you can use this 35% discount on my spiritual growth and development class, which involves painting and art, but you do not have to be an artist to do it, and it's very in-depth, and it really helps you kind of center and get manifestation of what you want to do for the upcoming year and get clear about it. And by putting things on paper, that also creates, it's a powerful way to aid in manifestation. So many people enjoy this class. This is my gift to you. 35% off discount by the word create. Okay, so these cards have been shuffled thoroughly. Now we're just going to do a very light, loose shuffle, and we're going to pull out the cards that are meant for our Virgo. I keep wanting to say Scorpio. I wanted to say that in the last reading too. So, for our Virgo friends, this is going to be for the month of August of 2021. August reading. Oh, that one almost flipped out. Here's one. There we go. This is for Virgo for August of 2021. And we just need one more card, and there it is. Oh, it turned around. This card's been out a lot, but it keeps showing up in reverse. Okay. So as I lay out the cards and get them ready, take a minute to just look at them. That's what's cool about this deck, is that the words and images, if your eye's drawn to it and it just kind of pops off the page at you, this is the spirit and universe and your guides giving you a personal message. It may not even be the word it actually says. It may look like it says one thing when it actually says another. And actually those are the best messages, because then you know that spirit's coming right through to you. So you have the Death card in reverse up here. So something needs to come to an end, but it's just not happening yet. You're trying to break free. You're trying to get loose. In most cases, I feel like that's what's happening. Like, you want to move on, you want to move forward, but there's some loose ends you have to wrap up, I feel. In other cases, it might be like you're not ready to let something go that needs to be let go. But for most of you, I feel like you're ready to let it go. You're wrapping up the loose ends, and you're ready to move on. You realize that this is a battle that cannot be won, that it's just a stalemate and it's not going anywhere, and you need to move on. We get down here where you are. Here's your card, by the way. Whether you're male or female, these readings are gender neutral, so there's no assignment. But this would be you. This is the earth sign person. This is, and if it could be you, but it also could represent another earth sign person, such as a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. In the upright position, also in showing up representing as a king. When anybody represents as a king, it's like they've done it. They've done the work. They know who they are. They've come through the process. They know who they are. They know where they're going. They know what they're, you've arrived. You're not a novice anymore. You're more in the stage of being, you're further along on your path, in whatever case that might be, financially, emotionally, spiritually. You're coming into this phase of being the king, and you've gone through a healing. many of you are still in the midst of a healing. For some people, this might have been an actual death that occurred, and that you needed a healing time. Whatever it is, the death card, even in the reverse, is always kind of like a big turnabout, or sort of like an upset, or it's just it's usually not that, it's usually it's a disruption in our lives, but it needs to happen. It's a necessary disruption. So you've gone through this healing time, and you're really coming into your own right now. You're really stepping into your power right now. I'm going to put that. Oh, actually, well, I'll put it there anyway. I was going to put about your birthday, stepping into your power. We do have this fire sign energy showing up. So in the month of August, we are going to be in the sign of Leo, which is fire, and then we're going to move into your sign of Virgo. So we are going to be in fire and earth during the month of August. There's a powerful thing happening on this, the new moon in August for everybody. It is on 8/8, August 8th, and that's the Lion's Gate, and that happens every year. That's when the sun aligns with Sirius and Orion's belt, and it opens up this big portal of energy, and it's powerful energy. Then you can work with it any way you want, but it's, use it. Take this time, this new moon, do whatever you're trying to do, set your attention and use it around that time frame. It's very powerful to change the course of anybody's life. Looking up here, that looks to me like somebody's coming back from your past. Six of Cups. This talks about a reunion or somebody coming back from your past. It could be a friendship, but it could also be maybe somebody, an old love or somebody like that, or an old friendship, or an old co-worker or job. Maybe some of you are going back to work. But at any rate, looks like it's probably occurring during the time of Leo, so that is that first 3 weeks until the 22nd. Or the person or the person involved could be a fire sign person, which is a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. And this could also definitely represent that new moon time, that 8/8. There's an offer coming. Somebody's making you an offer. Now, it can be a physical offer, like this person, like, hey, you want to come work for me? Or, hey, I want to date you? Or, hey, whatever. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. I can't get that. I can't get that song. I can't get the whole thing. It's something about hey ya, and I like it like a something. I don't know. I'm not getting it. That song came through. If you know what it is, actually post the lyrics only or the title only in the comments, because if you put a link to the song, YouTube will just automatically just puts it in the spam folder if you put links up. And please do check if when somebody's already answered it, you don't have to keep answering it down the road. We don't need 50 people commenting on the name of that song. I think it's called Hey Ya, actually, but whatever. Maybe that song resonates with the two of you. It's not all that current. It's a little bit of an older song. It's probably in the last 10 years, I would say. So, but maybe that's when that song was popular too. For some of you, that might be. You guys used to always listen to that song or whatever. You know how that goes. And you hear that song, that brings back those memories. But anyways, there's an offer coming. It might be coming from that person, like we said. But it also might be something coming up straight from Spirit with the Page of Cups. It could just be like, the Spirit guy getting a download. You're getting downloads. You're getting information. And that portal, that 8/8 portal, that totally could happen around that time frame. The other thing is, with the Page of Cups, sometimes is an unborn child, and then you have the Six of Cups here. So some of you, this could be like a baby coming, or another child coming. Because, especially if you only have one child, it could see, well, here comes another one. Or it could also be, if there's a child coming, it could be twins, Somebody's expecting it might be twins. Six of Pentacles, so there is some money showing up for you guys. Six of Pentacles is money coming. You're going to get some kind of a financial reward, some kind of a increase in your money. This is usually earned income. This usually isn't any big surprise about, out of nowhere, like a windfall. This is usually more just like, yeah, I got that bonus I was expecting, or, you know, my bonus was more than I wanted, or, you know, it's a nice tidy sum. I'm hearing it's a tidy sum, and it's showing up here too. You're worried about changing because of your finances, but this is saying that the universe is going to pick it up. Like, if you're worried about letting go of this old job or getting out of this relationship because of the money part of it, the universe is going to go ahead and, you know, you're going to get that extra money to make up for any potential loss or whatever it might be. Okay. Well, I got a bunch of cards that are flying out everywhere. I don't want to do that. I'm going to do the animal totem. Real quick reminder, the Libra Ingress reading is available for a limited time. The other thing, if you want to take this class, but also another cool thing that you can do around your birthday time, I have that very inexpensive astrology, year ahead astrology report, and it's also very powerful. So that might be a little gift that you want to give to yourself. And, you know, also get something for yourself for the year ahead. So the snake did fly out. I think the snake was one of the cards that popped out the first time, too. So the snake wants to come out as your animal totem card. The snake is in deep and powerful energy. There's a lot of different things about it, but it's associated with a lot of these gods, like Quetzalcoatl, Shisha, Seraphim, Ophion, and it's also a Kundalini activation, carnal knowledge. Portal to awakening, primal chi medicine. The new you is emerging now. Well, isn't that a portal to awakening? The 8-8 Lionsgate portal, hello. And then we also have the new you is emerging now. This time of your solar return every year, even if it's a little early, even if you're a September Virgo. Let's get this. I'm trying to get this to where it looks a little bit more straight on for you guys. You know, even if you're a September Virgo, you know, this time frame is uber powerful for you. Your solar return, your birthday every year is always the most powerful time to create your reality. It's your personal new year. Forget about January 1st. Your solar return is your personal new year. And so this shedding of the skin and the new you emerging, that's also super right on. You know, that's totally right on with this reading. Okay, so don't forget about the class. So powerful. You don't have to be an artist. But speaking about art, it's also back to school time, so I got to break out the journals. These turned out so beautiful. I'm really happy with the job, how they turned out. And yeah, they're available in a lot of different styles. There features my original artwork. They're only $6 and some change through Amazon, and you can get some free shipping. So if you're going back to school, or your kids are, you may want to peruse them. Or if you just want a birthday present for yourself, or a beautiful journal to write in, please do check it out. By supporting me through all these different ways that you do, through the decks, the books, the readings, everything that's available through my website, you can, it all helps. But you can also support me in ways that cost nothing, just by hitting that like button, hitting the subscribe, doing the different things, sharing and liking and commenting and all that stuff, because the YouTube algorithm seems to like that kind of thing, right? I am going to get on to the next part of the reading. It's going to be over on Patreon for our Patreon supporters. But real quickly, I put together a little video. I've been doing this interdimensional art, this painting, which is super powerful, which is kind of along the lines of what this class does, but this is more spiritual growth. But people have been asking me about prints. I've put together a way, I'm going to be featuring them in prints, and if you want to stick around and listen to that, that'll be in the end of this tagged down to the tail end of the video. And I do appreciate everybody who does participate in all that kind of stuff. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate. Have the best month ever. Happy birthday to all you Virgos that are born in August, and we'll see you again soon. Bye. Hi everyone, Vickieverlie here. Many of you know me as a tarot reader on YouTube. While I've been reading tarot for over 40 years, I've always been involved in various avenues of metaphysical exploration. As a lifelong musician, I've always known that the music I was writing was coming through me, and that I was connecting with something higher than myself during the writing process. It wouldn't be till years later that I could put a name to it: channeling. I realize now that I've been channeling music and receiving channeled messages in the readings all along. Although I have written lyrics, I never really seriously applied the process to writing until 2012, when I wrote my first metaphysical novella, Starseed, A Pleiadian Tale of Love. The writing of this book was so filled with synchronicities. There were things coming through based on historical facts that I had no way of knowing. By the end of the book, it was clear that I was just taking dictation as the story unfolded in my mind's eye. Several years later, in 2019, I followed up with a full-on channeled book, The Transmissions for Humanity, Book 1, and the transmissions show no sign of stopping. Around that same time, I felt called to revisit my fine art roots. I've been making art my whole life, since I could hold a crayon in my hand. But since the advent of personal computers, I was primarily a digital artist. After digging my old art supplies out of the attic, I found I was pretty rusty. But it found it so calming and meditative that I made it a regular practice. Since then, my art has evolved into what I'm calling interdimensional art or interdimensional art. Yet another form of channeling, the images and messages emerge through the art, and the results are amazing. The energetic frequencies that are coming through the arts are undeniable. While I am not the first person to engage in this type of channeling, I am indeed an avid practitioner of the art. Behind me are a few of my recent paintings that I am making available in the form of fine art prints. These high-quality giclée prints are printed on 100% archival paper using archival certified light-fast inks meant to last a lifetime. Each print includes a certificate of authenticity and a handwritten thank you note by myself. If you would like to own one of these prints for yourself, I've included a link in the video description below. Thanks for watching.